What's up, everybody? Here at my work. I had a little bit of free time, so I just wanted to come and talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on in my mind, about just helping everyone who is growing their channel. And yeah, I mean, it's been going great, actually, on my behalf. The channel seems to be growing little by little. I'm starting to see more subscribers, more people who are actually starting to take interest in what I'm putting out, and that's exactly the type of work ethic I wanted to display, and it's what I think everyone else should try to implement in their channels as well. Sorry about the noise in the background. It's kind of loud, I know. But what I'd like to say is that if you're not working, or if you're not really focusing on what you want to put out and you're just going with the motion, stop what you're doing. Do not continue like that, because you're going to put out content that's going to confuse the audience. And that was one thing that I did with my other channel. I really contradicted what I was putting out and what I wanted to put out, but I felt like I was tied down to a certain box of I just really couldn't put out what was on my mind. And as of right now, it's been going great. You know, I'm able to do things a little bit more freely, and I'm able to speak my mind a lot more. And that's what you really want to do. Is if you're creating a channel, and yes, you want to give your thoughts on certain things, do so, but make sure that you have the audience that is willing to pay attention to you. You know, you don't want to put out so much good content and nobody's watching. So yeah, like you really want to work on building your audience, building a community, and building just like a healthy relationship with your audience. And it's important. It's very important that you make sure that they're gravitating towards what you are putting out, and make sure that it's interesting. Make sure what you have to offer is interesting enough so that they're pulled in and they're along for the ride now. So you got to make sure it's a good one. And yeah, it's all practice. It really is all practice. You can't go a day without really putting out content. Like, you should always at least put like 2 to 3 videos out in a day, I would say, because a lot of people are going to say no, because you might, they might look at it as just overdoing it, and think of it this way. People are going to keep seeing your stuff, and it's going to be hard to kind of like turn away. So they're going to want to click on what you're trying to put out and what you're trying to say, that it's going to be unavoidable. And that to me is a good thing, because now they're going to want to click on your stuff. They're going to want to hear whether it's a good thing or it's a bad thing that they're going to want to click on, because I've had my share of people with negative comments, and I don't really have much good things to say, but it comes with the territory. You got to be able to take that and roll with it, because you're sensitive to negative comments. It's really not going to work. You have to be able to have thick skin, and it starts with just practice and practice and practice, like day in and day out of practicing. And you have to block out even block out some of the good comments. I understand some people have very good comments, they have very good ideas that come with those comments, but sometimes you gotta just block it all out and focus on your ideas, your original ideas, and run with it. Uh, but don't be afraid to receive negative feedback. Don't be afraid of, you know, what people really have to say, because everyone has an opinion, and that's all it is. That's the name of the game. It's the opinion game. And if you start to build a thick skin for this game, of course you're gonna make it far. And I would say every day that you record, think of a new way to hook people in. Think of a way to build a, script, build some sort of catchphrase, something like start hooking people in, because that's what's gonna really draw them in and want to listen to you. And it's fun. It's a fun thing to try and solve this puzzle and use it, and get to where you want to be. And it's if you don't enjoy it, it's gonna feel like a job, and you're gonna end up wanting to quit. And I would say don't quit. Like, it should never feel like a job. It needs to feel like yes, this is my job now, but I enjoy the heck out of it. Like, I love every moment that I'm spending working on my craft, because this is what I want to do and this is where I want to be. I've seen a lot of small channels really get pushed out, and it's exciting to see, because I want to be one of those channels that are getting pushed out, and that's why I continuously am putting out content. I'm trying to be very diverse and try to branch out and be a little bit creative, but also stick to what works. And like I said before, if you don't have information to offer, start watching other content creators that are coming up and listen to what they have to say. Like, most of them kind of say the same thing here and there, but even the big content creators are kind of, they say so much, but nothing really comes out, and you don't feel like you got anywhere. And it can be very it can feel like a letdown when you really put your faith in what big content creators put out, and you kind of sit there and you wonder, so are you gonna help me? And they really have nothing to offer. So it's a very tough situation to be in. But I've done that. Like, I would watch all these big YouTubers and learn nothing, because they don't really have much to say, and they kind of keep their keys to success to themselves. And but you gotta pay to get ahead. And it's like, well, for those who don't have money, for those who are just chomping at the bit right now, you have to do as much as you can with what you have right now. So if you don't have expensive equipment, if you don't have that tech savvy mindset of I can do this all on my own because I know how to do this and this, if you don't have that, you need to start practicing. You need to start getting out of your comfort zone and start attacking this craft full on, and start investing your time and effort into it, because nobody is going to give you a chance. Everyone is going to criticize you. These are very raw videos that I'm putting out, and they're not scripted. They're just coming from what I feel right now, what I'm thinking. And sometimes it can feel very repetitive, but it's what works. And I'm starting to see growth in my channel. So it can't be a lie. Like, it has to be the truth, because now I'm starting to see, I just saw like maybe like 3 or 4 subscribers today, and it's crazy. Like I'm still a small channel, very minuscule channel, but the fact that I'm growing, like day in and day out, like I'm growing somehow, it's fun to watch. It's very motivating to watch, and like it just gets me pumped up to want to put more content out there, because people believe in what I'm saying and what I'm doing. And this channel it's gonna grow, and I want this to happen to you guys who are watching, and I want this to help at least somehow. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. I understand that not everything that I'm saying is gonna stick with you, but I would say if you can grab little gold nuggets from here and there of what I'm saying, then I've done my job. So I want to see you guys succeed, but it's the mindset of, I am not gonna quit. I am not gonna surrender. I'm gonna keep attacking my craft every single day. As bad as I want to breathe and sleep and eat and see the light of day of tomorrow, I'm gonna attack this full on with a head of steam, and I'm not gonna quit, because people want to see me fail. People want to see me give up on my dream. You do not have to work a 9-to-5 job. That is a choice. You have a choice right now of becoming something great, opposed to just doing a 9-to-5 job, which is not, it's not a bad thing. People prefer to just work and just run their lives like that. It's fine, totally fine. Make your money. I'm not against it. I'm doing it right now. But if you believe in what you do, and you believe that, you know what, I want a better future, I want the great things and the finer things in life, but I also want to support my family. I want to do, because honestly, you need to have a why. You need to have a reason to doing these things. You can't just go in and be like, well, I'm here, but I don't know what to do now. No, you need to have a why, because that's what's going to fuel that engine of, of your goal, of all your goals. My family, my wife, my kids are my why. They're the reason why. I want to give them the finer things in life. I want to make sure that they don't have anything that is going to weigh them down or keep them from enjoying their life. I want to give them all the best things that I can give them, and be a good husband and be a good father and support my family and help others. Like, my goal is to inspire and motivate others. It has always been in me since I was a kid. I wanted to make a difference somehow, and if I can do that by speaking to people and motivating people somehow, making people laugh, entertaining people, musically or whatever, like, I'm gonna do it, because that's who I am. My drive, my why is strong, and it burns like a just an everlasting fire, because that's what I want to do, and that's what I want to put out. So if you have that burning fire, that burning desire in you, you need to let it out, and you need to display it to the whole world, because you might be missing out and you might lose that opportunity. We don't know how YouTube is going to start to work throughout the year or next year. It might be better, but it also might be worse. So you want to get your foot in the door right now and bust that door open, because they can't deny you. If you keep working on your craft every single day, I'm telling you, they can't deny you. They're going to force you out into the people, to the masses of people. And by the time you know it, your name is going to be out there, and people are going to want to tune in and listen to you, and they're going to believe in your vision. And that's what you want. The vision is there. Display it. Show that nobody is going to stop you from achieving your dream, because the only person in your way is yourself. And you need to get out of your own way and attack what you believe in. Attack it and let it manifest and become a reality. You want to drive the nice cars, you want to do all this stuff, it's fine. But make sure you are giving information, valuable information to people, so that you can make their lives better, and also making your life just as good doing so. Like you're not going to get far if you hold those keys close to you and never share them with others. You want to give all your best to everyone and motivate people to be better people. I myself has always struggled with being a better person. But it starts now. You have to be a better person, because people gravitate towards that. People want to feel like they have a reason to wake up tomorrow. They have a reason to keep fighting. And if you give them another reason, if it's just one reason, if you do that, then you've done your job, and people are going to want to keep seeing you and keep hearing what you have to say. So keep attacking it. Keep working on your craft. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't give people a reason to make fun of you, to say that you can't do it. Because you can. You can do it. I believe in you, just like I believe in me, and I want to see every single one of you guys succeed. And I'm telling you, once it happens, you're going to be thankful that you visited this channel and you heard it from a nobody like me. But just think about it. You're going to be happy. You're going to be happy because you're free. You're free from all these things that are holding you down. So attack your craft. Work on it every single day, and do not let it slide from you. Kick that door down. Success is on the horizon. You need to take it. Like I said, I believe in you guys. Attack your craft. This has to be a burning desire in you. Believe in yourself. I believe in myself. Let's get to the top and never look back. Never look down either. Because our level needs to be higher than the mountain that we're climbing. So get to work.